On Sunday, before sunrise, Mary Magdalene, Salome, and another woman named Mary brought some spices to put on Jesus' body. When they arrived at the tomb, they saw a large stone covering it and wondered who would roll it away so they could enter the tomb. Suddenly, there was a great earthquake. An angel of the Lord came from heaven. The women were frightened. The angel's face was bright like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. Guards had been watching to see that no one moved the big stone away from the tomb. Now these men shook with fear. They fainted and fell to the ground. The angel said to the woman, "Do not be afraid. You are looking for Jesus, but he isn't here. He arose from the dead, just as he said he would do. Come and see where his body lay." Mary Magdalene, Salome, and Mary entered the tomb. "Now that you have seen, go and tell Jesus' disciples that he came back to life," the angel said. "He will go ahead of you into Galilee. You will see him there. Don't forget I have told you these things." Though the women were afraid, they were also filled with joy and ran away from the tomb. Now, the disciples of Jesus were gathered in a house, mourning and weeping. They were also afraid that the Jewish leaders would find them. The woman came and told the disciples that Jesus had risen from the dead. The story seemed like a fairy tale. The disciples didn't believe what the woman said. So Peter and John ran to the tomb to see for themselves what had happened. John arrived there first. He saw the linen clothes that Jesus had been wrapped in, but he didn't go into the tomb. Peter rushed past John and went inside. He saw the cloth that had covered Jesus' body. He also saw the cloth that had covered Jesus' head. Then John went into the tomb. and they both believed. As they were gathered together, Jesus appeared among them. He said to them, "Peace be with you." The disciples were afraid, thinking it was a ghost. But Jesus replied, "Why are you afraid? Look at my hands and feet. Touch me. Ghosts don't have bodies as I do." The disciples saw the nail marks on his hands and feet. "As the Father has sent me, so I send you." And he breathed onto them the Holy Spirit. Then Jesus said, "You believe when you saw this. Blessed are those who do not see but still believe."